That's a good sign. Fired right up. No jump needed, so I guess we don't have to idle all night anymore. We need to fix a light. As you can see, you know, out of the three stooges, you got Joe Biden. So got a broken, I think it's ground wire it's broke on it, but we're gonna fix it real quick and hopefully not have any more issues. I don't get all fancy and stuff. I use, you know, heat shrink butt connectors. You know, I got all three colors here: yellow, red, or blue and red. Most wires on trailers and stuff you can get by with a red heat shrink. Little mini torch. Lighter works just fine on heat shrink. Strippers, and this is a little nicer crimper set. Gets in there really good. It's pretty good crimp on everything. I got a fancy Matco stripper, quick strip at home, but I ain't bringing it with me. I like using it at home. And I also got a Matco crimper, but it's basically literally the same exact design, got different handles on it. Opens a little easier than this one. I haven't used this one much, but just to show you, that's the bad spot on the wire. That I believe is hot on black, but that little, where you see that little blue spot, or turquoise, I guess you'd technically say, that's your broken spot. We'll cut it out. I'll take a little bit off each side and we'll just crimp it, you know, put a butt connector on it, heat shrink it up, put it back together. If you haven't ever messed with heat shrink butt connectors, you know, you just want to heat them up enough to where they shrink down onto the wire. But this one here, for whatever reason, see if we can't get it to focus on it. But right there, it's split open, so I'm going to take some tape and just wrap around it real quick, and we're going to put it together. A quick walkabout. We got our axle up. See, kick tires, kick tires. All right, you see we got all three lights working now, so we're gonna head on down the road, get loaded, and do our circle again. On my way. On my way. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lions lead today. I swung through Cherokee Pass, got some fuel and snack and whatnot to get down here to go get loaded. It was the madhouse of linemen. You know, the guys crawl up poles, fix your electricity whenever it goes out. They're just full of them. They come from all over. We just had a tornado hit down in Glen Allen, Missouri. About, I don't know, I guess 30, 40 miles outside of Fredericktown. And, you know, even a couple of years ago, we had the tornado come through Fredericktown, you know, to actually touch down out by my house. But, I mean, them guys come from all over. And within a matter of days, they took that spaghetti mess of, you know, power lines from the tornado and had it all straightened out, and we all had electricity in a matter of days. You know, a few people, maybe a week or so, but, you know, out where I'm at, I mean, it just mangled the lines, you know, a couple years ago. But I mean, these guys, they saddle up, they'll ride from states away to help out in a tornado. And granted, probably not as many up in this area because wasn't that big of a tornado. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. But man, them people just come from all over. And I mean, I'm sure down here in Arkansas where they got hit, not, you know, last week, I think. You know, they probably had a more of a call down there for it, and they're probably still down there working on the power lines in Arkansas. That's probably why there's not a, you know, a convoy of them going up northbound up 67 here. But you know, well, let's wake LP up. Okay, LP's awake. Man, I had off to the power line guys and power companies and stuff. Them guys work their butts off all year round. Summertime, you got the storms and stuff, taking power lines out. Wintertime, you got the snow and ice. Extreme cold, extreme heat. Man, them guys just work their butts off. And 70s on 7 got it going today. This song's just funky. That's true. Oh yeah, I love this song. It's got a funky groove to it, man. Listen to this guitar up here. Listen to it, listen to it. Come on. Get it, get it, get it. Oh yeah, I got soul, boy. I got soul. Oh, here we go, Rhinestone Cowboy. And go. That's the third DOT bear. I've seen him less than 10 miles, I'd say. Picker on truckers just out here trying to make a few bucks, you know. Bad gun. So we're going to do this loop just a little bit different than what we did last time. Leaving the house, it knocks off about 2.5 hours getting down here, so it really affects my time, drive time to get over to, you know, Hutchinson, Kansas. So what we're going to do this time, instead of shutting down in Parsons like we did last time, is we're going to have to stop about midway, do a 30-minute break, or stop somewhere along the way, do a 30-minute break, and then try to drive as far past Parsons as we can and park over there. I think I should have like 2 extra hours if I drive past, you know, if I do a 30-minute break. I think it gives me like 2 more hours that I could drive to get past Parsons. So that'd put me in a position to where I could go deliver. As long as they don't screw me around on my 14-hour clock, I can go deliver and turn around, go get reloaded, and get home. If not, I ain't making it home tomorrow night. At least not legally, but that's the wonderful part of the logs. You really got to play a numbers game. Honestly, I should have just went home, got a shower, you know, and drove on down here yesterday versus going home for the night. But, you know, you gotta love our wonderful government. You know, they make things so much easier on a guy. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out somehow. But you know what they say, we got a long ways to go, way in a short time to get there. We're gonna do what they say can be done. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all been there before. I can tell y'all one thing. We're turning the heater back on in this thing. I shut all the valves off the other day trying to get the AC to work. It cooled off today. I think it's supposed to be pretty cool tonight, so once we get all of our mess back on the truck here, we're gonna pull over, shut this thing off, strap the tarp, and get our heater going. You know, a little chilly. Get a little heat. Well, we're loaded up, headed westerly bound. Well, working on it anyway. If we don't screw around, we should be able to make it pretty good chunk of the trip out. Should only have like an hour left to drive tomorrow to go deliver. So that's our goal. We got, I don't know, roughly 7.5 hours to where we got to go, and I got 8 hours of time to drive. So it'll work out, hopefully, if we don't get caught up or screw around somewhere. Boy, it sure is nice to be driving across here without the sun just completely blaring right in your face. I Normally it's just kind of right across the horizon there, just blinding the crap out of you. Oh man, I got park crapped on the windshield going down the road, must have scared it. They're getting the fields ready. Gonna be plowing, probably doing corn. I don't know. They usually do corn or soybeans. I think they got soybeans over there. Oh man. I think we're gonna make it. I think we got another hour to go. We'll be where we're planning on parking at. Hopefully they got room. Well, we made it to where I wanted to make it. 622 miles today. Still got bird crap on the window. In Fredonia, Kansas, roundabout. That's 400. They say it used to be a pretty good steakhouse. It don't look like it's open anymore. It don't even look like the hotel's open over there. I don't know. We might go wander around, see what kind of grub we got. Well, kind of got a pretty sunset, I guess. Can't complain there. Naturally, I parked right next to only running a truck in the parking lot. Gets its payback for the past couple days. Oh man. Ain't worried about running out of fuel. Just got a full tank behind them. Well, I guess with the sun going down, it's about time for me to go down too. At least go to bed. We ain't going down till the cows come home. I don't know. I'm bored. Been a long day. A lot of miles. 622 miles. Dadgum. And the crazy part is, I haven't even figured out what miles are supposed to be for tomorrow yet. But I know I'm going to be pushing it. Getting home. This only gave me like an extra 45 minutes compared to what I would have had if I had stopped back at Parsons. But I didn't have nowhere near enough time to make it to really the next good place to park, so, or next safe place to park, I should say. So we'll do what we can tomorrow. You know, only one way to do it is just to do it. Unfortunately, e-logs are a little harder to just do it, but you know what, they let her rip tater chip, you know, do some Joe Biden talking, and y'all subscribe and come back for the next one.